The most painful thing someone has ever told me was that I was self-centered, worthless piece of, you know.
I would say probably the most painful thing I ever get told is when students think I hate them. When I hear those types of comments and conversations, as a teacher, I don't hate my students. You know, there may be students that I prefer to others potentially because they're doing the things I ask them to do, but you know, it eats at me a little bit when a kid thinks I hate them because I really don't dislike my students. So that's probably the worst thing.
Pretty much getting called useless and pointless.
My friend Joanna called me at 6 a.m. and told me that Laura and Ryan, two of my best friends, were killed by a drunk driver.
What's the most painful thing that anyone's ever told you?
Pretty much in 8th grade, we used to play pickup basketball with a couple teachers and a couple students. And one of the days, one of our teachers ended up leaving early because he wasn't feeling well. And we ended up finding out a couple days later from the other teacher that we played pickup basketball with after school that he had been diagnosed with cancer. He had to take a leave of absence for the rest of the school year because he was not in good shape at that point. And he ended up actually passing away about 8 months later. So at that point in time, that was kind of the first major loss that I had experienced in my lifetime.
The most painful thing anyone's ever told me is when my parents told me they were getting a divorce.
Probably that it was my fault.
What's the most painful thing anyone's ever told you?
People actually came around when you weren't there.
One day life can just hit you hard and it could take a turn for the worst, and in his case, I mean, he went from being very active to someone that had cancer, and it changed his life extremely within that past year, and he didn't end up making it. He's still someone that I look up to this day, just knowing the things that he had taught me in middle school to be a successful human today.